What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. Here we are on floor 74, the Lost Temple, finally making my way through this Ancient Power reset. It has been a slow go on this one with all the other games I've been playing lately. Now let's go ahead and get this knocked out and see what we've got here. Starting off here on the water lane, nothing over in this corner at all. That seems kind of rare. On the water lane, we got EMP Kamikazes up top, Cyfrost Vanguard Whompers down below. So, gonna go with a Skyguard Tower. Let's run through the gear real quick. I've got this Controller Servo Defense Range Servo on my Skyguard with Defense Rate, Deadly Strikes, and Destruction. Gonna use some Flame Aura as Deadly Strikes, Destruction, Defense Rate with that bad boy. Some Lightning Strike Auras with this one. Destruction, Defense Rate, Vampiric. Going to be using that campaign, a Weapon Manufacturer Relic, and oh yeah. Whoop whoop. What'd it do? Where'd it go? There we go. I threw automation in there. 0 of 20. I'm going to get that free tenacity since my tenacity mod doesn't work. Yup, I'm doing it. And then some Poison Dart Towers, Piercer Servo, and Anti-Chaos with Vamp, Defense Rate, and Destruction. I'll probably throw maybe some Ballistas in the mix. Piercer Servo, Crit Damage Servo, Destruction, Defense Rate, and Splody. That will probably be about all I'll use, but if I use anything else, I will highlight that. So let's go ahead and throw... Let's see, let's double dip on these Weapon Man nodes here. Let's throw one up top. We'll throw 2 down below. We do have frost mobs, even though there are cyborgs in the mix, so I do want a little bit of fire damage. And actually, you know what? Maybe this will be a good lane to Ramsterize. 78 Frosties, so let's do it. Let's go ahead and bust out the Rams. For the Ramsters, I did it on stream today. I found this bad boy. Fire Servo, Frosty Boom Servo, with Deadly Strikes, Defense Rate, and Destruction. And let's get a couple of Rams in the mix here, as Ramsters with fire damage are just big time meanies against those frost mobs. Now I stacked the crap out of that lane, but I got a double lane here, so it looks like I'm going to get a little freebie. We got lots of Gobus here too. Tell you what, let's do something real similar right here. We've got a lot of regular Gobus, and we've got Frost Gobus, and I think... Don't I have Gobu Boom? Yeah, I've got Gobu Boom on my Flame Auras, so I'm going to benefit from that all the way around through this whole entire mix here. So let's go something like that. It's a double lane, so, you know, we'll go ham. Let's throw down 3 Ramsters, plus all the hotness over there. Alright, we got some Stabby Zappas. Dim Stabby Zappers. So, nothing to be worried about there. Maximum effort. I think I am going to throw a Flame Aura up inside of the spawn here to make sure that I'm getting these Zappers down. Dreadbone's Horde. Dreadbone's Horde, all you really have to do is watch out for the captain. Just, like, even just Flame Aura spam will own Dreadbone's Horde. But the captain will run right through all that stuff, so make sure you're careful, because he is quick. That captain is fast, there is no doubt about it. And we'll go ahead and start prepping for that Omega Wave here with some Lightning Strike Auras. Let's see, what have we got here? EMP Stabbies and Spellbreaker. Now, I don't have my Adepts Pebble Shooter squared away. And that is usually what I would use on a Spellbreaker flyer lane. However, I think a couple of Ballistas should own that thing. We'll have to see here. And then we've got an armored Omega Squad Gamma lane. So that's kind of easy money on that one. We'll just, in fact, let's see. Let's just go. Let's go with the typical spammage. Something like that will completely annihilate that lane. There is no doubt. Then, let's see. We got some EMP commies with procs proximity, which means I am going to want a little something something up here. Why don't we go with a flame aura and a weapon man, and that should handle those flyers no problem. And then we've got 2 lanes left with a whole bunch of DU to spend, so let's do it up proper. First off, that Lava Zerker Whomper lane, it's got Headstrong. We got no Shieldies, we got no Geodes, and that means we got some Ballistas right up in their business here. So let's go ahead and Ballista this thing all kinds of crazy. Let's go... You know what? Let's go 4 of them. Is that last one down a little too low? Let me look. It's going to be close, but I think they will hit him. You have to watch this incline here. If you put the ballistas too far back, the harpoons will just shoot right into the ground right there and won't actually hit the enemies, as this is a slightly lower elevation than even where these ballistas are sitting. So they're going to be shooting downward slightly. See, then over here we got Psyfrost, Vanguard Throwers, Omega Squad Beta, Bullet Sponge, and Paynar Pilot on. Let's see, how do we want to do this one? You know what, I don't have to worry about the cyborgs, so let's just go ham on the weapon mans. We'll get 2 nodes up there since it's, what, 116? Yeah, 116 total mobs. We got some Hex Throwers. We got a bunch of Goblins. We got Frost Goblins, which those won't be an issue. This lane actually won't be too terrible. I do want to stack up some different things for that pilot on, though. Each different condition. Currently, we got 2 conditions. I've got Stun and Drench on the weapon man, so that's 2 of them. Let's go ahead and throw a Poison Dart Tower down, because a Poison is going to be a 3rd condition, and that means those mobs are going to just take more damage. And more damage means happy times. In fact, let's go ahead and throw 2 of them in. Let's get one right here as well. And then there's 70 left. Might as well go 1 more flame and 2 lightnings, and we'll call that a wrap. Let's see how wave 1 treats us here. This should be a relatively smooth run. I don't really anticipate any problems. I am going to have to watch out for the captain. No doubt about it. The captain will get a little uppity if I let him, but I think really I'm just going to kind of be able to chillax here and just really watch out for the captain. Here he comes now. These flyers getting wrecked? Yeah, they got wrecked. Looks like the captain is going to need a little assist, so let's go ahead and get him squared away. Captain down. And that's pretty much it. Just wait out the lanes. So definitely kind of an easy one. And of course, it's not over yet. We're going to get a new lane every wave. So we'll have to see what opens up and how bad that could potentially be. 10 beds left. They are done. One of the big things with these Dreadbone's Horde lanes, if you're using Frostfire Remnants, is there are so many mobs. You saw it there. The Frostfire just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going, because there's a constant supply of mobs dying in it to keep re-triggering it, which is just absolutely incredible. Alright, what are we going to get? Holy crap. That is like an absolute absurd rarity. I mean, I'm not very high in floors, but floor 74, and I didn't get an extra lane. So I've got free mana with no extra lane. That is just craziness. Just plain craziness. So, I mean, it'd be kind of silly to not take that opportunity and get 1 upgrade on everything on the map. Shy of the Ramsters. I'm not going to bother upping those. Ramsters just don't get very good upgrade value. So I try not to upgrade those very often. Now, when I was pushing into the higher Onslaught floors, upgrading Ramsters was a necessity, because you had to put your DU somewhere just to maximize it. So if you're going to use Rams, you know, you don't get a ton of value out of it, but you do get a little something something. Let's see, 1 round of ups on everything. That seems like just free money right there. I can't believe it didn't open up a new lane. Make sure I save enough for those ballistas. Actually, there's enough land right there for those ballistas, I think. Oh, I'm 3 short. Really? That's alright. We'll get a few of them. I'm not going to bother running around the map for 3. Knowing that the lane is going to hold anyway. I'm not sweating it. So I'm just back over to chillax over here in Captainville and see what Dreadbone and his homies can pull off. It looks like they're just going to get wrecked. Indeed they are. Let's take advantage of that Frostfire again. Here comes Dreadbones anyway. So we get Frostfire proccing in that lane, and it is just going to stay there. Because there's so many enemies on the Dreadbones Horde lanes that it's just going to keep proccing and re-proccing on itself over and over and over again. Actually, it left. It's because I'm at campaign level. If I had Chaos 7 level and that increased duration, that would just not be an issue. We got a Bastille Master coming. Looks like it's getting owned though, so I'm just going to ignore it. Come on, give me some frost. Now it's over anyway. Alright, there's no way we'll get another free lane, right? I mean, this time it's guaranteed for sure going to open up another lane. Now, it's a chance of a lane opening. It's not 100% always going to open a lane, but it just usually does. I missed the exclamation. Where you at? Looks like it's that front line lane down below over here. That shouldn't be too terribly tough to deal with, especially with that drench going on the weapon manufacturer, so we can throw that in. And then I think we'll just burn them up. So we got a little bit, you know, I put some ballistas in and some ramsters in, but we pretty much are just straight up spamming it here. Let's put that in the middle since we don't have enough DU for 2 of them. There we go. I think that will get it, and let's let it fly. I'm going to head back over, even with those upgrades, and keep an eye on that Dreadbones lane. The last thing I want to do is lose to the captain. Now, if this wave goes extremely smoothly, I'm going to go ahead and jump forward to the Omega wave and show you guys that, but I don't want to, you know, have a long, drawn-out video of a very boring, uneventful run. And it appears like this one just may be it. Jeez, it went away just like milliseconds too soon. Assassin popping. Assassin's down, very nice. Skarnash down. Awesome, awesome. And one more round here. And there we go. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump on forward to wave 6 in that Omega wave. Alright, and here we go. The Omega wave is here. Now, it did just start pouring the rain. I'm going to try to edit the rain out of the background, but I do apologize if the audio quality goes to crap a little bit. Let's see, what do we need to do? We got Tuskar here. Now, the first thing I want to do is get rid of any air defense that I have. And I left that Weapon Man note up there just because I'm lazy. However, I think I will get rid of this one, though. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of these. This is going to free up just a ton, absolute ton of DU. And I think that was it. So let's go ahead and start right over here. See what we got. We got Tuskar coming out here. Now, for bosses, another thing to consider is Ramsters or any AoE defenses. You could even say the same thing about Flame Auras. But Ramsters particularly are just absolutely terrible against bosses. They're great for clearing packs. They're terrible for doing any single target damage. So I'm going to rely really, really heavily on Lightning Strike Auras. So let's go ahead and just lace this entire lane with lightning strikes. There's 6 of them. Let's get some upgrades all the way around, and this should be pretty good. I'm going to leave that weapon man and these flame arrows here, but I like how that one looks so far. Alright, now let's take a look. We got this middle lane here. It's going to have... Oh, look at that. Double gribs. Double gribs. Well, gribs is going to just... I'm going to leave those flame arrows there. Once again, I'm going to get rid of these ramsters, as it's just unnecessary, and I'm just going to lace the whole area with lightning strikes. Try to get at least one upgrade on each one of them. Oh man, am I going to have to... Let's see. Guess we can go something like this, maybe? That's not too bad. Let's get them all upped. Alright, I think we'll be good there. And over here we got ogres. Once again, same thing. Lightning strike arrows, absolutely for the win. No doubt about it. We actually have 3 of them there now. I can get a 4th one in. Let's make sure they're all up. They actually are all upped. Now, where is this lane coming? It's coming this way. Let me throw one more down here just kind of as a last resort. Now, of course, we know the captain is going to be here. The same thing can be said about the captain. He's going to die a terrible death due to a lightning strike aura. So let's definitely stack those up. Let's get some upgrades in all the way. Now, one of the reasons I'm stacking so many lightning strike auras is anti-mods add together in a multiplicative fashion. They're not additive. So using multiple anti-mods together, if the enemies meet those particular mod types, oh my gosh, the damage is just absurd. And of course, on those lightning strike auras, even though this is not a spectacular item, I do have anti-melee and anti-chaos. So a lot of the mobs are just going to be covered by both of those categories. Now, some of them won't be covered by anything, and then there I'm just going to rely on the sheer power of the lightning strike aura to get the job done. Now, we do have a cannon ogre on that side, and it's going this way, so just as a little protection, I'm just going to throw that there, and that will make it so the cannon ogres I can completely ignore, because they'll just sit there and shoot at that shield until they kill themselves. Let's see, we got some ups in, we're looking good. Let's continue on along the map here. We got, we got ogres, we got cyborgs, and we got gribs. Now I've got those PDTs in, which are going to help. I do have those cyborgs, so the chances of getting stuff stunned is definitely a real chance. That is going to happen. So I'm just going to try to put these lightning strike auras so they're out of the way a little bit. What did we have over here? Here we got gribs. Let's see, let's spam them around. And I got ballistas here. Ballistas are not fantastic single target damage either, but I'm going to leave them in this particular time. Just out of pure laziness, once again. The lazy is real in this one, let me tell you. See, and over here we've got shieldies and geodes, even more shieldies. So let's rinse and repeat. Lightning strike auras all day. Lightning strike auras are your friend and are definitely an extremely suitable defense for any Omega Wave, no matter what lanes you get. They're just going to do really good. So let's get them going. Actually, we're looking great. I just think that this is going to be pure AFK. I really, really do. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? Famous last words. Anyway, let's let it run and see how we do here. It looks like those captains made it a little further than I would have liked. All the little red dots are just disappearing. 14 enemies left, and we are just wrecking them. Lightning strike auras all day long. Oh yes. That is for sure. I think lightning strikes and onslaught will almost always be my go-to defense, as, I mean, just right there, the pure power of the LSA, no doubt about it. Now, in a perfect world, and once I get back up to Chaos 7, I will be using my normal lightning strike auras, which are anti-mini-boss, anti-melee, and anti-chaos. Oh man, did those things wreck big baddies. All the big baddies just get owned. However, that was floor 74, the Lost Temple, in this particular Ancient Power climb. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. And I will indeed be back soon with some more Dungeon Defenders 2. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.